What's up, you guys? It's KeAmber Vaughn, aka Coach Ke, coming back to you with another video. If you are new to my channel, welcome. And if you are not new, welcome back. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and also tap the bell so that you are notified of every new video that I post. So as you guys can tell by the title of this video and what you see on your screen right now, we are finally done with the April expenses as of today. And I do not plan to spend any more money before midnight tonight, so I can go ahead and record this video for you guys. So we're going to go ahead and go through the budget results for the month of April. So the first two items are my utilities, basically. So for my electricity, I estimated 50 bucks. The actual came in at $30.63. So I was under budget, $19.37. This is probably the last low electricity bill that I will have. I live in St. Louis in the Midwest. It's very humid and hot. You feel like you're baking in the oven in the summertime. And just a couple of days ago, we went from extremely cold to like extremely hot and humid. So I was not really expecting for that to happen yet because hell, you know, we're in May. Why is it just finally becoming summertime? So for my gas for the house, I estimated $70. My actual was $65.41. I was under budget $4.59. So what I did for May, which I'm thinking is now a mistake, I thought we were going to have a whole nother month of being cold because it usually doesn't take this long to warm up. So I kept my gas estimation high, and then I lowered my electricity to $40. So I'm probably going to need to like flip-flop those. So yeah. So now let's get into like the everyday budgeted expenses. First is groceries. I estimated $200. My actual was $91.54. So I was under budget by $108.46. I am now back to purchasing things just for myself at this point. So a lot of my expenses have been lowered dramatically because I'm only taking care of myself and spending money on myself at this point. So for personal household, this includes any like cleaning supplies, paper plates, those kind of things, as well as hair products. So last month I was over budget in this category because I needed to re-up on like a bunch of my hair products and stuff like that. And so I lowered it this month because I thought, okay, all of my hair products are now, you know, done with, we're good. So I estimated $100. My actual was $92.98. So I was under budget $7.02, but I almost was over budget had I not taken these two hair products back to Target last night. But now I'm thinking that tomorrow I'm probably going to go and buy them again because, so I usually use these products from the dollar store. And you guys can see I have natural hair. My hair is kinky textured and I have a lot of hair on my head. Like my hair almost goes to the middle of my back, almost like pretty much to my bra strap. So the dollar store products work just fine. Don't get me wrong. But I'm always looking for products that can soften my hair even more because the softer and more moisturized my hair is, the less it'll break off. And so I purchased these products that were almost $31 after taxes from Target. And when I twisted my hair up, like it looked great. It was really shiny. But then the next day I'm like, okay, it looks the exact same. It always does. It feels just the same as my dollar store products. So I'm taking them back. Well, I just took my twists out like maybe 25-30 minutes ago and my hair is so soft. I don't think I've ever felt my hair this soft before, like ever. And so I'm really contemplating going back to the store tomorrow and getting those products again. And just because, listen, it takes a lot to get my hair soft, so we will see. But luckily I did end up under budget for the month of April. So the other thing that kind of went into personal household and why my expenses were so high this month, I bought a $17 stainless steel pot that I needed because all of my pots were like just kind of like standard size, but then my pans, all of my pans were like really shallow and I needed one that was like a pan slash like pot kind of. So I got that. What else? I needed a lot of stuff like cleaning supplies, toothpaste, toothbrushes, stuff like that. I got some silicone brushes that you scrub stuff with. And I got my locks changed. That was $26. So that was like a fourth of the budget right there. So I'm actually surprised that I came in under budget, but hopefully will be good for the month of May. But it depends because if I get those products, that's like 30% of my budget right there. So next is restaurants. I estimated $100. I did really good. I came in at $76.54, so I was under budget $23.46. I was able to stay under budget because for like 2 weekends in a row, I either didn't go out to eat because I went somewhere and they had food, or like last weekend we celebrated my grandfather's 77th birthday. He's been deceased for 3 years now, and so because that's how we celebrated when he was alive, we continue to do the same thing. My grandmother ended up footing the bill, so I just took like the $4 in cash that I had in my wallet from getting a refund on something, and I just paid like part of the tip because that's all I could do. That's all the cash that I had. So that was pretty cool as well. Next is gas for the car. I estimated $150 and my actual was $117.30, so I was under budget $32.70. I did not work as many shifts as I kind of planned to for the month of April, so that's why I was able to save so much for gas. So I basically had one less fill up than I normally do. But I'm telling you guys, gas is like skyrocketing. I normally spend only about maybe like $35 to fill up, and I had to fill up 2 days ago and it was $43. So yeah, I have an 18.5 gallon tank, so yeah, I ain't cool with that. So next is shopping. I estimated $150. My actual was $65.43, so I came under budget $84.57. And while this may look good, it's actually not, because when I get a little bit further into this, you're gonna see what ended up happening was certain things that I had estimated for in the shopping category, it basically really fell into a business category because it's something that I needed for my office or something like that, to where I can actually write it off at the end of the year. And so what I've noticed, and I'll probably make a video about this later, but doing budgeting really has not helped me with spending per se, because I don't have a spending problem, but it definitely helps me so that at tax time, I just have to go through each month and look for the B's on my expense tracker, and I know it's a business expense, you know? And so that's kind of where I got screwed up this month. So my business expenses are like way over budget, for the simple fact that some of the stuff that I paid for that was, I thought shopping was really business expenses. So it is what it is. So supplements, I estimated $75. My actual was $45.86. I was under budget $29.14. So miscellaneous, I estimated $100. This is more so money that I'm gonna use, that I usually use for like going out to eat for family members' birthdays, just kind of stuff like that, little small gifts, birthday cards, stuff like that. My actual was $227. So like I told you guys, the only birthday that we basically went out and celebrated was my grandfather's, and my cousin, they did celebrate her birthday, but I was out of town at the time. So for miscellaneous, I ended up helping out a friend. I paid for their bus ticket and I gave them $200. So of course this was not something that I budgeted, because I wasn't really expecting to spend that money, but it is what it is. So I was over budget $127. Now for business, and I already know I'm going to be over in May too, because there are certain business expenses that I totally forgot about, but stuff happens. So I estimated $300. My actual was $590.79. So what goes into this? I spent $60 on clothes for business trips that are coming up. I paid for a gray backpack for my laptop. That was $33 because my old Echo one is completely demolished. I had it for like 2.5 years and it was over and done with. So I bought me a Samsonite, which is a lot more sturdy than like a regular Echo backpack. So hopefully the Samsonite lasts me a little bit longer. I bought a travel steamer that was $16, and it's used to steam my backdrops, which I haven't steamed it. So if you see wrinkles, don't judge me. Okay, I've been busy. I also bought an office cart storage, which I'm gonna do probably like a little office tour type of thing, I guess, eventually. But that was $28. And then I bought 2 flights, which one of them I should have really budgeted in. I just totally forgot about it. And then the other one was like a business trip that kind of really came out the blue, I guess you could say. So one of my tickets was $290, and that one is for a trip that's coming up in 2 weeks. And then the other one was for $158, and that is for a trip that's coming up in July. The trip was actually $258, but I had a $100 voucher because the last time, well, not this last time, but 2 times ago, so like, because I just got back in town Monday, But the trip I took, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, maybe. There was a lady who was walking and wasn't paying attention, and she tripped and fell. And so, because I'm a nurse, of course, I ran over and helped her. And one of the Southwest supervisors actually saw me help. So he ended up giving me $100 voucher. So I was able to use that for that second flight. And I had an Uber that I had to take on my trip on Sunday. And that was like $9, and then I paid $10 for some Facebook ads. So that's kind of all that encases with that. So I was over budget $290.79. So now let's talk about the overall budget with all of the budgeted expenses minus my electricity and gas bill. So I estimated to spend $1,175. My actual was $1,307.44. So I was over budget $132.44. So if I had to give myself a grade, I would give myself an A, for the simple fact that I was only over budget, what did I say, $132. And considering that $227 of that was like a gift that a gift, I guess you could say, because I was helping someone out that I didn't expect like that at all, I would have basically been under budget regardless of going over budget in the business category, regardless of spending, what is this, about $450 on flights, like all of that. I think I did pretty well. And because I don't follow the every dollar budget, it didn't hurt me in any way, shape, or form, because I keep a certain percentage of my income in my checking just in case things like this happen where I go over budget. So I never have to worry about, oh my God, I'm going over budget. Now my account's about to be negative, or it's going to be very close to zero. Let me pull money from here. I don't have to do that. So I just learn things different. So that's why I do things different. And probably on Sunday or Wednesday, some kind of video coming up very soon, I'm going to be talking to you guys about some of the money values and principles that I was taught by a different millionaire that maybe you want to adopt yourself. I'll never discredit anybody, especially anybody that has developed principles that's helped people, but we have to understand that there are millions of ideas out here, and you just have to find the right combination. You might pick some stuff from this person, a couple things from that person. I don't like what that person over there is saying, so I'm not picking up anything from over there. That's all that's important. Pick the combination of principles that work for you in your life and how you spend and how you do things, because that is how you will be successful. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I will see you guys in Sunday's video. Bye, guys.
Sound.